Is this on? My name's Chris Jones, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let me clear my throat chakra real quick. It's time. It's time for me to surrender to that thing that's inside all of us. You know what I'm talking about. That fire. The point of this video is to simply introduce myself, to take that first step. I've been inspired by so many people who have like no followers. It's like this divine algorithm somehow gets it to me. And they say the most profound shit ever. That's like exactly what I needed to hear. So I'm doing the same. I have big plans for this channel. But I think that first step is the theme. And that maybe I could help someone who stumbles upon this. Maybe the divine algorithm sent me to you. But if something deep inside of you whispers to you, don't ignore it. That's how you listen to your heart, your emotions, what you feel. And men should be in touch with their feelings. I think that's true strength. Being loud and stupid isn't strength. And I think going into that heart, where I think you connect to the ether, you know what I'm talking about. Find a way to listen to your heart with all the chaos in the world. Listening to your own heart is the best way to help the world. Another way to help the world is to help yourself. Speak your truth. Find that soul plan, that map inside of you, and be curious enough and courageous enough to take that leap. And that's how you activate the reward system, in my opinion. I would say this video is more about progress than what I'm going to make, because what I'm going to make is hard to explain. But I'm just going to do it. But I can give you a taste of what's to come. Everything I want to do is connected to what sparks joy inside of me, which I think we should all chase. Whatever sparks joy in you, I think you should do it. So these are some of the things that spark joy for me. Astrophotography. I've done it for 2 to 3 years now, and it's more of the stories that I come back with every time I shoot the stars, but it makes me connected to nature, makes me connect to the stars, which send you like messages, by the way. Photons are messenger particles. So you can get lots of cool downloads if you're into that shit. But you can kind of get a good idea if you go to invisiblewaves.com. That's waves with 2 V's. What else sparks joy? Modular synthesis. I love music more than anything, but modular synthesis is my obsession because it's very meditative. I go on sonic journeys, and I'm not really trying to make it for anyone but myself. But that could change, because I think it would be pretty funny if I became like a famous DJ this late in my life. Like, what if I'm the next Aphex Twin? Writing, storytelling, poetry, sometimes writing poetry, but mostly seeing life through the lens of poetry, if that makes sense. Poetry is absolutely essential because it creates kind of fractals. It works against things being literal. So it's poetry, not just writing it. It's mostly living it. Cinema, learning cinema. I've always been a writer first, but I'm very visual and I want to direct. I've been obsessively learning cinema on my own, shooting my own films. I have 2 in post-production now, and I absolutely love it. We are seeking stories that are original and make you feel something. And I think Hollywood is stuck in this kind of loop right now where they're just relying on IPs. And I also think Instagram, it's causing people not to experience life, but feeling they have to share everything they do. Experiencing life is what makes you a good writer. And I think you can't blame it all on Hollywood. I think it's actually on us to experience things. And I have faith in humanity that we're going to start writing better stories. So cinema is very important. Field recording, very niche, but I love recording ambient sounds, nature. I like the idea of gathering samples, whether it's urban or a forest. It could be anything. It gets me out there, and I think of it as field trips, which is what we should have had more field trips when we went to school, I think. What else sparks joy? Oh, esoteric stuff. I'm down with all that. Witchcraft, responsible witchcraft. I think witches are going to save us, because witch is just another word for wise. Wise women have been silenced for so long. We all are suffering from the witch wound. Men too. We all suffer from it. The silencing of wisdom is so, to me, just repulsive. And I think we need to be fearless right now. The more I've learned about witchcraft, it's really not, if you send out a bad spell, it's going to come back to you. It's not about that kind of stuff. If you do that, then you'll pay for it. To me, it's more about setting intentions and aligning with yourself through rituals. And I love it. I mean, I think men can be witches. They might have a different name for it. Magician? I don't know. I wrote some pretty crazy spells the other night, actually. 3 things that I want to do. And I wrote them out. That's casting a spell. You're spelling it out. We shouldn't be afraid of witchcraft. We should embrace witchcraft. But responsible witchcraft. Okay? None of that, no black magic. Mature witchcraft. Oh, it's spiritual. I'm into spirituality. But the real kind, like the stuff where you align with yourself, and then all these crazy synchronicities happen, and you feel whole again. That kind, like the William Donahue kind of shit, the Gnostic, the Carl Jung, creative weirdos like David Lynch, that kind of spirituality, not the egoic, control the population, patriarch bullshit. Actually, I know the best way to put it. One second. This is a great book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I highly recommend it to any creative or artist. Something I highlighted. It gets to the heart of what I'm trying to say. When the word God is used in these pages, you may substitute the thought good, orderly direction, G-O-D, or flow. What we are talking about is creative energy. God is useful shorthand for many of us, but so is goddess, mind, universe, source, and higher power. The point is not what you name it. The point is that you try using it. For many of us, thinking of it as a form of spiritual electricity has been a very useful jumping off place. I worship creativity so much. I love creativity in all forms. And to think of it as spiritual electricity, I love that term, spiritual electricity. So that sparks joy, spiritual electricity. I always thought of myself as like a weirdo, creative person, like a freak, maybe. But maybe I'm just highly spiritual. But whatever you're trying to do, if you're in the process of something, thinking of it as electricity that comes from the other side of the veil, I mean, it can kind of maybe keep you going and make you not think you're just a freak, or you're doing something that's a waste of time. If it's coming from the heart, it's not a waste of time. The heart is what we should listen to. It's the smartest part of our body. Listening to your heart. It might sound corny, but that's where you'll find your joy. And anyone who has a problem with that, you can give them 2 middle fingers, lovingly. But no, if you want to align with who you are and people have a problem with that, they can fuck off. I'm going to end with something that I thought was a really cool coincidence recently. 1 second. So this is the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck. For the last 2 weeks, I've been pulling a card every morning just to get a little bump from Mary M, you know? So as I'm trying to overcome irrational fears and put my voice out there, I keep drawing testimony every single day. So I'm going to read to you what Mary, or whoever wrote, Megan Watterson wrote it. But let's pretend let's pretend Mary Magdalene said this. To give testimony is to publicly place our lives on the line in order to stand up for what we believe in. Love, I have always imagined her saying, is stronger than death. If we can see with the eye of the heart, there's no separation between this world and the next. There's something about love being stronger than death at a time like this that I love, because speaking your truth and speaking from here is powerful. It's way more powerful than what we're up against. We just have to be brave enough. That's all. So to anyone out there, I have no followers at this moment. But if this finds you and it helps you speak your truth, I thought I'd share you what Mary M had to say to me at least 7 days in a row. 44 cards in the deck, shuffled every time. I keep picking testimony. Love is stronger than death. That goes hard as fuck. So, yeah, I think it's about my first video. It's just progress and taking that love I've been getting from other people, speaking from my heart, and sending it back out there. Here, I'm gonna send you some L. Did you get it? That's it.
It's in your heart now. It's in your